everyone, welcome back on my channel English Dose. Today we will learn subject and predicate. Let's start. Subject and the predicate. We know that a group of words which make complete sense is called a sentence. Before going to the subject and the predicate, first of all, let's move towards what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words which make complete sense is called sentence. For example, Alice sings a beautiful song. Alice sings a beautiful song. So, in this example, who is doing the action? Who sings a beautiful song? What would be the answer? Alice sings a beautiful song. Who sings a beautiful song? Alice. The word which does an action in a sentence is called the subject. And the part of the sentence which gives information about the subject is called the predicate. So, which part of the sentence gives information about Alice sings a beautiful song? Tell us about Alice. And who is doing the action? Alice. The person or the word which does an action in a sentence is called subject. Usually, the subject comes at the beginning of the sentence, and the rest part of the sentence after the subject, the rest part of the sentence is called a beautiful song. So here, what is the subject? Alice. How we can call Alice as a subject? Because in this example, Alice is doing the action. So it is the subject of the sentence. Sings a beautiful song does what? It gives or it tell about Alice. So the part of the sentence which tells about the subject is called the predicate. After the subject, the rest of the part is called the predicate. Alice is the subject because the sentence is about Alice. So the above sentence is about whom? About Alice. So Alice is the subject. The words sings a beautiful song is the predicate because this part tells us something about the subject, Alice. The part of a sentence which tells us what the sentence is about is the subject. The part of the sentence which tells us something about subject is the predicate. So it is clear that the part of the sentence which does something, which does the action is called subject, and the part of the sentence which tells us about the subject is called the predicate. Let's move. Let us read some more sentences. Birds fly in the sky. Who fly in the sky? Birds. So here who is doing the action? The birds. About whom we are speaking? About the birds we are speaking. So birds is the subject and fly in the sky is the predicate. Why fly in the sky is the predicate? Because this part of the sentence tell us about the birds. The birds flew away. The birds flew away. Who flew away? The birds. This sentence is also about the birds. So the birds is the subject and flew away is the predicate. The children were feeling scared. Who were feeling scared? The children. So this sentence is about whom? About the children. So the children is the subject and were feeling scared is the predicate. If you notice The first sentence, birds fly in the sky. Birds, how many words are there? Words, I am not asking about letters. Only one word subject. Second example, the birds. The birds is the two word subject. And the last one, the children were feeling scared. It is also the two word subject. So hence it is clear that subject might be of one word, two word, or more than two words. There is no limitation. We can have the subject of one word, or also we can have the subject of more than two words. As we can see, the subject and the predicate can be made up of one word, as in example 1, two words and two words in example 2 and example 3. The order of the subject and the predicate. As I said earlier, usually the subject is the first part of the sentence. Of subject come first, then predicate. But sometime subject comes later after the predicate. Let's see how. Usually the subject comes before the predicate. Often, mostly the subject comes, then come the predicate. But often, for emphasis, the predicate can come before the subject to give more emphasis, to give more stress. The predicate comes first, then the subject. Let's see the example. In that jungle lived an elephant. In that jungle lived an elephant. So in this example, about whom we are speaking? About an elephant. About an elephant we are speaking. An elephant is the first part of the sentence. Is it the first part of the sentence? No, not at all. It is placed at the end of the sentence. An elephant is placed at the end of the sentence. But here we are giving more emphasis, more stress, where an elephant live in that jungle. Here we are giving importance to that jungle. So in that jungle lived, giving more information about the elephant, about an elephant. So sometime subject can come after the predicate also. Again, in imperative sentence, the subject is not mentioned. Imperative sentence, what is imperative sentence? Imperative sentence, a sentence which gives order, command, request or suggestion is called imperative sentence. As we make the subject, first of all we take the whenever we make a sentence, first of all we need the subject, verb and the object. But in imperative sentence we never use the subject. Direct we begin the sentence with the verb first form. For example, go for a walk. Go for a walk. So here to whom we are speaking? Not mentioned. It should be implied. It should be understood. It means that you go for a walk. Stand up. Stand up. Here what is the verb? Stand. In first example, go. Which form of the verb? Verb first form. To whom we are asking stand up? It means you stand up. So, in imperative sentence, we never use the subject. The subject is always understood as you go for a walk or you stand up. These sentences actually mean you go for a walk, you stand up. Thank you so much for your kind listening and attention. Have a nice day.